Welcome to the Troll Patrol live. Some kind of news was breaking just as soon as I fucking came on. Let's find out what's going on. President Trump confirmed he will accept the Republican nomination from the White House lawn. Supposedly that is super fucking illegal. We'll find out. Hey Jason, if you're in here, will you comment something? I'm trying something out here. I want to take some calls tonight. That's what I want to do. I want a fucking right-winger to call in. 917-830-4359. I want somebody that thinks I'm fucking stupid. That's what I want. But right-wingers are morons. And they're scared of me. I'm gonna get comfortable. We gotta strap in for this edition of the Troll Patrol. Where was I yesterday? You may say. I fell asleep on the couch. That's what happened. The Troll Patrol is always subject to shit like that happening. Because I might take a gigantic bong rip, eat something, and fall asleep on the fucking couch. Yeah, so this guy said that they've been betrayed. But I mean, come on. Thanks to the libtard demon rats. What a fucking insult people come up with. No, okay, so I can't argue with somebody that says, oh, Democrats kill babies and sell the parts. That's totally not true. Nothing about it is true, but they fucking believe it. Are you forgetting that House Democrats never forget, right-wingers are morons. They fought a war against the USA just for the chance of keeping slaves and are still using their free labor to try to destroy. It doesn't even make any sense. Who did book this shit? Oh, I do. That's so cool. That's neat. I don't have to sit here with Facebook open. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, other than the one that I'm trolling. I can see what you guys say over here on the big screen. That's cool. Hell yeah. I'm still working out the kinks here in my own studio. Somebody call me and left a voicemail. Is it anything? Oh, come on, call me an asshole or something. Jesus. Was his name Mark Dragon? Is that his real name? No way! Mark Dragon. He doesn't look like a Mark Dragon. Cool fucking name, bro. Hey, Mark Dragon making some sense over here. And has a cool fucking name. I give people props. I would love for somebody to call in and argue with me. 917-830-4359. Do you have something against people named Mark? Hey, producer Dave. I was contemplating getting in touch with you, talking about conspiracy theories, pedophile conspiracies, specifically. If that would be something that would interest you, please let me know. I mean, I agree with what Mark Dragon has to say, and I'm not even going to vote for Joe Biden. Just so you know, this is a story about Attorney General William Barr being on Sean Hannity's show. And one of my comments was, I don't know which one is more full of shit. Mark Dragon is a cool fucking name. You leave my buddy alone. Real Justin might have to become friends with Mr. Dragon. Oh shit, I had a phone call. I just missed it. Oh shit. Whoever was calling in, call back. I had the ringer turned off. Oh my god, if Frank was calling. I've been begging for phone calls. I get one. I miss. Oh, still working out the kinks in the studio. Feel free to call back 917-830-4359. I can't guarantee you I'll answer. You're on the Troll Patrol.
Hello?
Hello. Who's
this? This the Paw Patrol?
The Pole Patrol.
The Paw Patrol.
The Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the dogs that solve crimes?
Is that where I had to call in to?
What are you calling in about?
Well, my name's Gerald.
And Cheryl?
Gerald.
Gerald. What's up, Gerald?
Yeah. Well, I see a lot of your posts, and
do they make you mad?
I think you're not much of a Trump supporter.
I'm totally not. I don't like Democrats much either.
What you got against Donald J. Trump?
Well, first, okay, so I used to like the guy. I used to enjoy when he would appear on David Letterman, and like Letterman would make fun of him. Do you remember those days?
Yeah. Quite well.
He's a great comedic foil. I really enjoyed him for the longest time. I didn't watch much of The Apprentice, but it seemed like it was entertaining enough. He's very much a narcissistic opportunist that will do anything to. First of all, like this is such a loaded question. I mean,
I don't see how you can say that. First of all.
Okay, what do you believe about Trump?
Well, I think he's making America great again.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, look at America.
We're not doing too good right now.
What are you talking about? I mean, hydrochloric form is doing great.
What,
Like, it's a life-saving
what about it
virus
is doing
protector.
great?
I mean, he's getting our ass back to work.
Are we? I think unemployment is at its highest level since the Great Depression.
No. That's fake news.
Okay, so what's the real
You're
news?
listening to the bullshit. What you watch, MSNBC?
No, I don't watch anything, actually. I'm definitely not a cable news person. I do not own a TV service. And even these streaming
I
services...
find that highly unlikely. Everybody's got TV.
Well, I have a TV, yes. I'm looking at the monitor right now. Yes, I'm looking at my TV.
Let me guess, you're one of them millennials.
Yes, I'm the first of the millennials.
Well, that's your first problem.
Yeah. Okay, first, are you trying to do a low rent Stone Cold Steve Austin impression?
No. This is my goddamn voice, motherfucker. I don't know if you can cuss on Paw Patrol. This is my voice. I'm sorry to get a little excited. It's just, I love Trump.
Is your name Mark?
No, I'm a fan of the Dragon, though.
What about a dragon?
Never seen it.
What was your name again?
Gerald.
Gerald. So, is there anything else you'd like to say, Gerald?
Yeah, I'm curious as to why you don't like Trump.
How long have you got?
I don't know. I mean, my wife is taking a bath right now.
I mean, I asked you what it was about Trump that you enjoyed. What you support.
I love it. He's saving America.
But what does that mean? What does saving America mean to
Everything.
you?
I mean, he's draining the swamp for one.
It doesn't seem like
And then he's got Mike Pence, who is like just the most awesome religious man there's ever been.
Hallelujah, brother. Hallelujah, right?
And then on top of all that, he's signing all these stimulus thingamajiggies.
Gerald, I
It's
haven't
doing
got my
wonders for
stimulus check
America.
yet. What are you talking about? Have you got your stimulus
Huh?
check? Have you got your stimulus check?
I got my first one. I'm waiting on my second. I think
That
it
was
should be
months
here any day.
ago. You said he signed it. He did not sign a stimulus check.
He did sign it.
No, he didn't.
I saw him.
Were you there in person?
Well, now I watched it on the tube.
But yet you haven't gotten a check yet. When did you see him?
I got one.
But that was what, May? June?
I don't
that
even
was- that was
remember.
back
I
in-
got
that
a
was
lot
back
of
in
money,
May,
so I ain't
wasn't
even
it?
worried about it.
It was like the beginning of May. April?
I raise chickens a lot, so I ain't even worried about it. I got a lot of money.
You got chickens?
Yeah? You want to buy some?
No, but I would really love some fresh eggs. Could you bring me some fresh eggs?
I bet you would, you sick hippie.
What does that mean? Can you see me right now?
No!
Are you watching on the computer or are you just on the phone?
I don't know how you want me, millennial.
What generation are you from?
I'm from the generation that worked their ass off. I'm a former veteran.
What war did you fight in?
Wouldn't you like to know, you commie?
I would, Gerald. That's why I asked. I'm trying to make sure that you are not pulling some stolen valor shit on my show.
What branch of the military you serve in, pal?
I almost went into the Navy, but
Likely story.
it did. It happened. Back when I was 19.
Yeah, you look like it.
Don't I, though?
Yeah, buddy.
I actually will tell you, not that
You
long
look like
ago.
a natural born Popeye the Sailor Man.
Not that long ago, I was somewhere, and it was like a government building. I think it might have been renewing my tags or something like that, and they asked me if I was a veteran.
Probably trying to set off a bomb, weren't you, you commie?
No. I'm pretty big into pacifism, actually.
I would doubt that. Well, you probably, you might be if you read like a Trump pamphlet or two.
What does that mean? What? Do you have Trump pamphlets laying around your house? 'Cause
Magma. It's all about the magma.
You're not even saying it right. Gerald, man.
I know what it means.
So, what does it mean? What does it mean?
Making America great again.
What does that mean, though?
And he's getting my vote.
What does
and if I could vote more than once, he'd get it again.
What does making America great again entail?
You gotta ask Trump.
I don't think he knows either, dude.
I'm not the leader of the free world here.
I'm gonna be fucking Trump isn't either.
What are you talking about? He's
Merkel?
the president of America.
Oh, you think you're free? Do you think you're free?
I can go outside, can I?
I wouldn't advise it right now. I would wear a mask if you do.
Yeah, that Kung Fu virus. Yeah. Yeah, that's all a bunch of charades.
What about it is a charade?
I ain't got it yet. What's that tell you?
That you're lucky?
Bullshit. It's on the news.
I don't think you're worth a shit. Just saying.
Do you talk to everybody like that?
I do not hesitate to call somebody a dumb fuck when they deserve it. And Gerald, my friend, I think you are a dumb fuck. Thank you for calling the Troll Patrol. He's a fun guy, though. I enjoyed that conversation. Low rent, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what I was hearing. I don't know about you guys. All right, D. Jones and Mark Dragon both replied to. Oh yeah, I told Mark that he had a really cool name. Where is it at? What? Okay, so these fucking right wingers, they're just. First of all, they all know about Cannon Hinnant. Is that the name of the little boy? That poor little boy, man. Like, they don't give a shit about him. And clearly they all know who he is because they heard about it from a news outlet. But yet their argument seems to be, what about Cannon? Nobody is reporting on it. Like, I can't even... And so that story's crazy, first of all. I don't even... Let's do our thing with that one. So I don't know much about it. I know there was a little boy that got shot in the head. And it has been used by right-wingers non-stop today on pages. And we don't want no commercial right now. Alright. So he shot over the weekend. Shot and killed around 5:30 p.m. on Sunday. Said it happened while he was riding his bike. The guy was arrested, and that's the thing I don't understand. Everybody keeps bringing that up in relation to the protests. The protests are about police abuse. How does a random act of violence take away from the police abuse? Apparently Gerald was popular. I'm not sure. He seemed like a one-trick pony to me. I'm sure the neighbors were distraught. I'm distraught over his death. But we don't know what the fuck happened. This dude could have... Who... We don't have any details. We don't know what the motive is. It doesn't relate to any... this doesn't relate to anything else. These right-wingers think there's some kind of race war going on. And that all these just random things are proof of their dumb fuck conspiracies. We live in a fucked up world. But this dude was arrested. And he's going to face charges. I don't... What do these people want? Okay. Where was Mark Dragon at? I miss you, Mark. I do believe it was his comment I was commenting on. That's one of the shitty things that Facebook does. Like it'll fuck up how you can... Yeah, I was clicking to go back to the post that it told me it had a notification on. There it is. Democrats didn't even show up today. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. I've been busy today. That's why I didn't do show prep again. But this is just a show about me trolling, so do I really need to do show prep? TD, if you have to make up a fucking syndrome, that's his real name? That's his real fucking name? I am friending Mark Dragon. What is this, their left agenda? Propaganda is so powerful. Just a Republican can go on TV and was like, oh, it's just their wish list. And then all their little puppets are like, it's their wish list, it's their wish list, it's their wish list. And you're not arguing on the merits of fucking anything. God! I hate right-wingers! Sorry. Because they're... right-wingers are morons. Sorry, I need to chill out. I need to take my medicine. We'll do that. We might have to start a little segment called the smoke break right in the middle of the show. He did indeed win the name lottery at birth. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to put this Oh, that's much better. Much better. She's saying Law and Order, get the crooks, yet she's wearing a Trump hat. If you're not talking about Trump, are you really wanting to get the crooks? I've still got to train my Facebook over on this one somewhat. This is not my Facebook. What's up, Mark? I was gonna get away from this post. Mark has summoned me yet again. He is correct. That fucking left agenda. I sure as shit wish leftists were as effective as right-wingers think we are. Cops are not the good guys. Is this a video? Is this a PragerU video? Do you guys want to watch a PragerU
Does
video?
the truth matter?
Fuck yeah, it does. So let's figure out how you fucking butchered it, you stupid motherfuckers. Ladies and gentlemen, they're starting off with, does the truth matter? Let's find out. Does the truth matter to PragerU?
Not to groups like Black Lives Matter. That's tragic for many reasons.
Okay, so they're making a claim. Aw, Jinkies, I miss you too, brother. You need to video chat me sometime. I teach you guys some Zoom. We can all get on a video chat together. Is this Molly Shannon? Did she go hard right wing? Am I missing something here?
Reasons, not the least of which is that Black lives are being lost as a result. When it comes to the
Black lives are being lost as a result of Black Lives Matter. Now, she has made a claim. And so her credentials is she's from a right-wing think tank. So her claim is that Black Lives Matter is dangerous.
the subject of American police, blacks, and the deadly use of force, here is what we know. A recent deadly force study by Washington State University researcher Lois James found that police officers were less likely to shoot unarmed black suspects than unarmed white or Hispanic ones in simulated threat scenarios.
In simulated threat scenarios. What the fuck?
Harvard economics professor Roland Fryer analyzed more than 1,000 officer-involved shootings across the country. He concluded that there is zero evidence of racial bias in police shootings.
What? An economics professor, first of all. That's interesting. Let's find out what... The first return is Ronald Fryer is wrong. There is racial bias in shootings. And it is... from another professor at Harvard. Published by Harvard. 2 studies saying that Ronald Fryer is wrong. So you guys can see what I'm talking about over here. I can't read it if it's over there because I can't see where the shit. The most notable part of the study was its finding that there was no evidence of racial bias in police shootings, which Fryer called the most surprising result of his career. In his analysis of shootings in Houston, Texas, black and Hispanic people were no more likely and perhaps even less likely to be shot relative to whites. Fryer's analysis is highly flawed, however. It suffers from major theoretical and methodological errors, and he has communicated the results to news media in a way that is misleading. While there have long been problems with the quality of police shootings data, there is still plenty of evidence to support a pattern of systematic, racially discriminatory use of force against black people in the United States. There should be no argument or more likely to be shot by police compared to whites. Looked at the same Houston police shooting data set as Fryer for the years 2005 to 2015. With census data, found that black people were over 5 times as likely to be shot relative to whites. Fryer was not comparing the rates of police shootings by race, however. Instead, his research asked whether these racial differences were the results of racial bias rather than merely statistical discrimination. Both terms have specific meanings in economics. Statistical discrimination occurs when an individual or institution treats people differently based on racial stereotypes that truly reflect the average behavior of a racial group. See, it's always the right-winger bullshit is always so hard to debunk. You gotta go through and explain like so many different things. And that's one of the reasons why if you ever hear anything that's broken down to just like a simple bumper sticker, it's probably fucking wrong and misleading. The truth is, fucking things are way more complicated than people make them out to be a lot of times. Especially dumbass fucking right-wingers. They want to break things down into 1 or 2 sentence fucking catchphrases. And they are fucking wrong. These black drivers are 50% more likely to possess drugs than white drivers. And police officers are 50% more likely to pull over black drivers. Economics theory would hold this discriminatory policing is rational. However, police were to pull over black drivers at a rate that disproportionately exceeded their likelihood of drug possession, that would be an irrational behavior representing individual or institutional bias. So yeah, fuck that, like, it's misleading, completely misleading.
Zero evidence of racial bias in police shootings.
And I assume that he is a black man and they're really playing to the idea that he's a black man saying this.
In Houston, he found that blacks were 24% less likely than whites to be shot by officers, even though the suspects were armed or violent.
So what he was breaking down the statistics and not adding in the fact that they were more likely to be pulled over in the first place, despite the fact that they were, just as likely to possess drugs as whites in comparison.
Does the truth matter?
Not to you, it doesn't seem.
An analysis of the Washington Post's police
Okay, so we can't also discount that study on the basis that guy donated to Democrats. I mean, so what if I look up? Do I need to go look up Ronald Fryer? So I don't understand that point there.
shooting database and of federal crime statistics reveals that fully 12...
Because I totally understood the point that he was making in the critique of the data. I mean, can you make a better argument not just say, oh, he donated to Democrats once. And how do you even know that he donated to Democrats? Where do people keep pulling this shit from? Like, it's an open record if they're like a public figure, but like, why? How do you know about a professor's donations? It's a weird claim to make.
Percent of all whites and Hispanics who die of homicide are killed by cops. By contrast, only 4% of black homicide victims are killed by cops.
Well, hold on. What's the claim again?
Matter? An analysis of the Washington Post's police shooting database and of federal crime statistics.
Well, also, those are incomplete, both of them, because police. Okay, that is not true. That's what I was just getting ready to say, that no, they do not keep a record of every time they discharge a firearm. That is 100% false. What you're saying is false. There is not a record of, like, they barely even fucking report when they shoot somebody. I know this to be a fact. You're welcome to look it up. Okay, yes, there was some kind of a law that was passed, but like, it's voluntary reporting. I promise you, you are wrong. Just Google problem with police statistics, and you will find that the data is incredibly full of holes.
Reveals that fully 12% of all whites and Hispanics who die of homicide.
Would you like to argue? You're welcome to call in 917-830-4359. I'd love to hear from you. You are not right. I'm right because I'm a cop. Yeah, because cops know about fucking, like, what the law is. You're on the Troll Patrol. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, brother. You're doing God's work out here. I just want to say a great big old 1488.
And now we've got Low Rent Macho Man calling in.
Brother, just let me tell you. We have to secure the existence of our people and a future for white children.
We're a racist, Macho Man.
Look, if there's one thing the Macho Man hates, it's Jews.
All right, racist Macho Man. We gotta let you go with that one.
Hey.
God damn. No, every round you fire does not have to be accounted for. That's fucking stupid. Do you think I'm an idiot? God damn. is no federal database of shootings committed by law enforcement. 2015 FBI investigation revealed that 1/2 of people killed by police went unaccounted in the country's official crime statistics. So this is talking about the law that passed, but even that, it's fucking voluntary. The lack of a federal database on shootings committed by police caused others to cobble together their own based on news reports, because the FBI doesn't keep that statistic, or they didn't until just a couple of years ago. I hate to tell you, but they don't. And like, just because you say you're a cop, that doesn't mean fucking shit to me. I've been in the news business for fucking 20 years now. I know plenty of fucking cops. I know the shit you fucking dumb fucks get away with. And if you're a cop, why the fuck are you watching my show? ACAB, motherfucker. Right-wingers are morons. I hope they account for the round that you like kissed tonight. So here's the bill that was proposed by the only black Republican in the Senate. Now this was 2018 that they're proposing a fucking bill to keep these fucking statistics at the federal level, because if you are actually a cop, you're dumb as shit and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, which, surprise! That's the reason why I don't think we should have cops, because you're all dumb as fucking shit. Now, I think you should do the world a favor, sir. Because there's only one good cop. Oh, we were watching a PragerU video. That's right.
Are killed by cops. By contrast, only 4% of black homicide victims are killed by cops.
Only 4% of black homicide. But that's like apples to oranges statistics, because the two populations are different. Like, what the fuck kind of statistic is that? Also, it's URYOU''RE. You can't spell a basic fucking word like you're not very intelligent. But of course, if you're a fucking cop, you're not very intelligent. Because cops are dumb as shit on purpose. Court
Did you know
okays.
Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motor?
Court okays barring high IQ for cops. Fucking recruit the dumbest motherfuckers to be cops. That's why I say ACAB. All cops are bastards. Disband the police immediately. So if anybody out there is a supporter of the police, I would highly suggest that you negotiate with the part of the Democratic Party that just wants to defund you. Because the other side is people like me who think you need to be abolished completely.
But isn't it a sign of bias that blacks make up 26% of police shooting victims, but only 13% of the national population?
Yes. It
is not. And
that's a weird argument to make. Let's hear this hot take.
common sense suggests why.
Anytime you hear somebody say common sense, it sounds like they just want you to accept their premise without them providing fucking evidence. Fucking right-wingers are morons.
Police shootings occur more frequently where officers confront armed or violently resisting suspects.
Okay.
Those suspects are disproportionately black. According to
No, I think that police discriminate against black people and pull them over more often, and accost them more often, and patrol their neighborhoods more often. And that's why the people they confront are disproportionately armed and black.
the most recent study by the Department of Justice, although blacks were only about 15%
Oh, I can't have a song like that play in the background.
of the population in the 75 largest counties in the U.S.
Get me yanked off
They were
YouTube.
charged with 62% of all robberies, 57% of murders, and 45% of assaults.
Yes. Because the thing that, why would you defund PBS? Why wouldn't you fund PBS more? Which, first of all, PBS has fucking been defunded. I don't think they get hardly jack from the federal government anymore. That's why they signed a deal with fucking HBO. God, right-wingers are morons. Jesus Christ.
In New York City, blacks commit over 3/4 of all shootings.
Poverty. 2024? Are you admitting you're a fascist and you don't believe in democracy and that you want some sort of dictatorial relationship to your daddy Trump? God damn. Fuck. Right-wingers are morons. Why don't you call in and tell me what you like about Trump? 917-830-4359. Call now. The number's right below. Right in the middle there. 917-830-4359. Call in. Tell me what you think about Trump. Tell me what you think about me. What does it rather be dead than red? Fucking, you're wearing a red MAGA hat, motherfucker. Trump's goddamn orange. Fuck.
Though they are only 23% of the city's population.
Yes. They are over-policed. That's one of the problems.
Whites, by contrast, commit under 2% of all shootings in the city, though they are 34% of the population. New York's crime disparities are repeated in virtually every racially diverse city in America.
Because poverty breeds crime. And when you keep people in poverty for generations... Yeah, it's okay to be white. Who gives a shit? Nobody said it wasn't. Jesus Christ. How did a Nazi find my fucking stream? Go goose step somewhere else. Why don't you call in and tell me about your beliefs? 917-830-4359. You might be watching on Facebook or YouTube. This is a Twitch comment. We're going out live across all the platforms. Alright, I am so bored with fucking PragerU and their predictable goddamn nonsense. That's the thing with right-wingers, is everything you guys say is so fucking predictable. I've heard it a million fucking times. Jesus Christ. Let's see what's going on over here on PragerU, since somebody has summoned me. Right-wingers are morons, net. Absolute fucking morons. Come on my stream and say it's okay to be white. You fucks are way more prevalent than how in the shit? Bad ideas spread like a virus. What kind of question is that? Why don't you call in and talk with me if you're so smart, sir? 917-830-4359. Call now. Not only are right-wingers morons, they're fucking cowards. I mean, just like this, man. Like, the left controls every major institution in America. Mainstream media. No, I've been in the media for 20 fucking years. Every boss I've ever had was a Republican. Fucking, like, the left isn't fucking anything in this country. If you have commercials on your outlet, you're not the fucking left. The left advocates for seizing private property. If you're fucking selling advertising and talking about fucking identity politics bullshit, then you're a centrist. You're a corporatist goddamn centrist. That's what controls the media in this fucking country. And I'm tired of it. And like, the fucking right weaponizes this shit. They're like, oh, the left is pissed at Aunt Jemima. Nobody gives a shit about Aunt Jemima. Some suits in a goddamn boardroom sat around a fucking table and said, oh, we want to piss off as the few people as we can, so let's change this fucking bottle because we got all this racial tension going on. And it's like, the left controls everything. Fucking PragerU is incredibly well funded by all the goddamn right-wing think tanks that are out there. I wish I had PragerU money coming at me. I wish George Soros was giving me fucking money, you goddamn morons. I wish anybody was giving me money. Visit my Patreon. Goddamn. We're not divided 50-50. Most of the country is for Medicare for all. Most of the country is for weed legalization. Most of the country is for federally funded higher education. So what the fuck kind of, if you're going to tell a tired goddamn joke, do it somewhere else and not in the comments of my fucking stream. Fuck. Right-wingers are morons. Jesus Christ. If you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, I got a bunch of like Nazis in my comments on Twitch. Anybody want to see my cat? It's Mr. Bong. Speaking of Mr. Bong, since we're getting ready to wrap up the show here, come to my stream, say it's okay to be wide. What fucking dumb fuck. The only pussy I get. It's hilarious when dumb fuck right wingers want to come onto like my shit and talk about how, oh man, you couldn't have been calling that long. Call back. Please call back into the show. Whoever was just calling, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to take one last phone call before we get off the stream tonight. We're getting ready to wrap things up. I'll stay on longer if you want to call back. Come on. But dumb fuck right-wingers, come on to my shit and talk about how I don't get laid or I'm a virgin or something. The other day, a dude called me a virgin on a friend's post. Yeah, the friend whose post it was on, I tagged her and said, hey, am I a virgin? She's like, no, he's not a virgin, trust me. I don't give a shit if you're against weed or not. Think I don't get fucking pussy. Yeah, I'm bored of PragerU and I'm bored of the Nazis over on Twitch. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Unless you want to call back. I'd love to talk to you. Come on. Come on. I guess not. Alright, we're going to wrap it up for the night. As always, go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's alright to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm Justin Freakin. We'll see you tomorrow.